Welcome back. There was a bit longer of a delay between episodes because the Wi-Fi was acting up. I even had to scrap one episode, but you didn't really miss anything because it was just me wandering around waiting for something to happen. Alright. Get back in the groove here. Being summoned to another world as a phantom. Cleric. An arena cosplay, actually. Cuculus, Irina, and yours truly. Sorry, you can tell I'm a bit more sluggish than I was when the recording ended. Bring it on! Yeah, he takes pretty good damage from Black Knight weapons, considering he's a Chaos Demon. He also does pretty good damage. Daddy gonna blow. Nope. That was the old Demon King. Not much of a challenge if you're using these kinds of weapons, or if you're a lightning spammer. Of course, in Dark Souls 2, the rule was if you were a lightning spammer, you won the game, basically. Until you fought the Looking Glass Knight, and that's when shit got real. I loved watching a, like I think his name is like JSP or something. I watched him rage over the lightning nerf, and it's hilarious because like this guy is. Look, I admit I've gotten that angry before. I admit I've been pretty childish sometimes. But I don't know, man. Like this guy gets frustrated the moment something he was using to break the game got nerfed. Which I guess I was on the opposite end of the spectrum on, because my thing, the most powerful rage I've had was like a week or two ago, wouldn't you say? A week or two ago, when I was fighting somebody with a broken, look, I know everybody says that this weapon is broken and that weapon is broken, but you have videos upon videos of all these people using the Karthus curved sword and just wrecking PvP with it. Oh.
Well, I decided to stop running from my fate. Lonely or like, I shall take what makes you better.
Okay, Hawkwood. Pretty badass NPC right now. Oh, really badass NPC. That hurt. But, yeah. The Karthus curved sword is inarguably broken. Like, it just destroys people. It has no recovery. It takes very little stamina. It does a lot of stamina damage. Like, the whole community... Like, that's one thing the community agrees on. Like, that is broken. And I kept losing to somebody who was using another like little fun, nearly broken combo, I'd say, called the Castus combo. Because while there may not be real poise in this game, there's only like hyper armor and perseverance. The Castus has a weapon art called Perseverance, which gives it real poise for a limited amount of time. And then there's something that I don't know if the devs did this on purpose or on accident. Ow, fuck. I don't know if the devs did this on purpose or on accident, but basically, oh god! Basically, there's a type of combo you can use with the Castus that allows you to get 5 free hits in with that thing, like nobody can escape it. But the only thing keeping that from being broken are shields, and luckily I use one of those. But fighting a Karthus Curved Sword, the Washing Pole... God, this guy! Fighting the Karthus Curved Sword, the Washing Pole, and that Castus combo, it drove me to a place I've never been before, and hope never to be at again.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
Well then, I guess that's that. Anyways, yeah, that was the end of Hawkwood's questline. Unfortunate, but anyways. So yeah, this guy was using 3 arguably broken weapons, and, well, sorry, 2 arguably broken weapons and 1 inarguably broken weapon. And he was just a nightmare. Like, he by himself wasn't even that good. He also had the Sun Princess ring, which gradually restores your HP, which wouldn't be such a bad thing if he didn't play so reactive aggressively. And that's another thing I hate about this game, is the awfully forgiving rolls it gives you. Like, even though I greatly appreciate being able to do this in PvE, like, I don't know, man. It's such a nightmare in PvP when somebody plays reactive aggressive. It's not a guaranteed win strategy, because sometimes playing reactive aggressive can get you killed. But it is something you will inevitably encounter when doing PvP in this game. And when somebody's doing that with the Karthus Curved Sword, which has no recovery to its attacks, meaning that the person can swing and, before even a second passes, roll away. I don't know, man. This game is that weapon. Something needs to be done about that weapon, that's for sure. But the devs did say... Like, this is confirmed that they will be doing something about poise. Because they regret the way they said... It came out from Software that they said they regret the way they handled poise in this game. And most of us interpret that as not handling it at all. Because they didn't. They said, oh, it just allows you to roll through attacks better. Yeah. I don't think that's necessary, because... Even if that's true, even if it does add frames, it does not add nearly enough to be noticeable. So there's that. But rest assured, all shall become clear eventually. I do hope that the change to poise is a positive change, and that they don't just, like, remove it as a stat. I've encountered people that did say, like, oh, I don't want poise to be a stat at all, and these are typically the kinds of people that are the ones R1 spamming you with straight swords or curved swords. I did encounter somebody that said, oh, I'd just be comfortable if they removed it from the stat menu. Well, I wouldn't be. But they didn't like the news the news I gave them when I said, hey, FromSoft is going to do something about poise. And they're like, I hope not, because I'm happy with the way things are in terms of PvP. And I'm like, you're a maniac. But I do delight in their tears about the matter. Like, the whole Caestus Perseverance thing, it's easy to counter. Just have a shield and use it to actually block. Or parry. It doesn't really matter. Like, either one will catch the person. Let's do this. The fuck? I'm sorry, has the fight already been going on? This guy is absolutely awful. Oh yeah, I did deviate from the main topic, didn't I? I was talking about the lightning in Dark Souls 2, didn't I? My kill. Anyways, yeah, the lightning nerf from Dark Souls 2. Yeah, that was pretty awesome because from what I saw, you could cheese so many bosses with that shit and just destroy them before they even get to you. Like, they actually had to buff... They either had to lower the power of all lightning-based moves, or they had to buff the resistances of all enemies with it. I'm betting they just sooner lowered its power. You know? By the way, in case you guys want to see something cool before I end the recording. My bro here. Wish I could wield my shield like he does, though. Like, seriously, look at the way we're wielding our shields. Mine's upside down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What's up? Doesn't he look like a badass? Let the following scene go out to all the dick wraiths out there. Of course, it doesn't help that the Dark Wraith is paying attention to me. But hey, the Black Knight knew what was up. Look at that stamina damage. That's just with one swing. But yeah, that's me. That bitch is me. I am that badass.